This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. The mail is in, and this time it's Mercenary Wings, the False Phoenix. I know nothing about this game at all. I just saw it as a option on the menu to pick, and I was like, it says it's a strategy game, so I doubt I'll do a full playthrough. And I usually like to do full playthroughs of strategy games if I'm aware of the game, I've had it, or nostalgia purposes. I usually don't do it with new games, but I thought I'd do at least a first impressions on this game just to give you an idea. So let's see what this game is about. Mercenary Wings, the False Phoenix by Rideon, Japan, so it's clearly Japanese. Let's see what the description on it says here. The False Phoenix is a tactical RPG with classic 16-bit graphics and an isometric game world. This story follows a brand new cast of characters. Well, I mean, it's a new IP, so unless this is based off of a Japanese IP, and this is one of the few ones that got translated. Anyway, Cecil, the long-range specialist gunner, Jeremy, the close combat fighter, and Eunice, the party-healing princess. Way to break the molds there, game. To be effective on the battlefield, one must combine the strengths of your individual units. You can change classes to unlock new powers and synthesize magic items to create more potent weapons. Ooh! Well, let's see what happens. Let's see. Easy. Quick change. Do. KO. I was looking through the trophies. Apparently there's a hard and maniac mode. I guess you have to beat the game to unlock those. Not that I would play them anyway, but on easy mode, so you heal after you level up, but you don't on normal mode. Well, I usually like playing a game on its intended difficulty, which is usually normal mode, so. But I don't even know if I like this game. Maybe if I like the game, maybe I'll, play it again or do a final, let's end this, but we'll see. Situated on the northern continent lies the kingdom of Rideon, a constitutional monarchy and sovereign nation. It is said that a hero blessed by the Phoenix cut through over 1,000 foes to establish the kingdom. As a personifying that violent legend, the current king, Harold, has been warring with neighboring countries ever since he ascended to the throne 10 years prior. The desolation caused by continuous conflict has caused dissatisfaction and weak among the populace. They now rise up, led by one Earl Escariot. One day, when the royal army was invading another state, his rebel army attacked the undermanned royal castle and captured it. Shouldn't we be seeing a scene of this playing out instead of just reading it? I don't know. And so the kingdom of Rideon now finds itself caught between a civil war from within and war with the neighboring Collingwood. King Harold, unable to move his army from the Collingwood front lines, decided to hire mercenaries to be his army fighting against the rebels. One of the first mercenary bands to respond to the call was the Crimson Birds. Caca! This up-and-coming band is led by the commander, Jane, the Crimson Flash, and the vice commander, Jeremy the Phoenix. Wow, it definitely is. Although it's 16-bit, but it doesn't seem clean 16-bit. I don't know. I like the concept art, though, or the art for the characters on the right there. Kind of almost reminds me of, maybe Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that. Look, Jez, it's the rebels. Rebel scum. Hi, I can see him clear as day. Listen up, you lot. You ain't to let a single soul pass this point. You'll defend this location with your lives as necessary. It seems their morale is high, and there's quite the number of them, but their equipment... not the best that money can buy, that's for sure. I reckon they're mostly militia. Jez, we can hand in and get them to move on from the highway, right? Aye, we'll see if we can ask them nicely, though, first. Yeah, I don't know. I wish it was a bit cleaner on the actual game, because true 16-bit, I'm trying to think of a good strategy RPG that, Tactics Ogre, you could, on the character animations themselves, it wasn't pixelated, it was smooth animation there, but, well, I mean, this is a first impression, so I've got to give you an idea of how I feel about it, so, I don't know. Now, well, maybe the story is something more interesting. Who goes there? We are the Crimson Bird Mercenaries, working for the Royal Army. brats like you, mercenaries. Don't make us laugh. Now we can get going before you get hurt. You're gonna regret judging a book by its cover. Yeah, no one gets to call my little bro a brat but me. I'm your sister, damn it. Good grief. Oh, that's a woman? Huh. I never heard of a woman called Cecil before, but alright. Well, maybe it's Cecil in this case? Isn't it? It's French, isn't it? Anyway. Well, I'm gonna keep with the voice. Well, sorry about this, guys, but we're gonna have to get you off this highway the hard way. What? You think you three of you alone can beat us? Let me give you a bit of advice, kid. See, I know a lot about fighting. It ain't always the case with the side with the bigger army wins. But I guess actions speak louder than words. Well said, but let me show you who really knows more about fighting. Well, obviously the tutorial fight here. Well, there we go. Cecil, Francis, let's go. Alright. Not bad music. Yeah, I could feel this. Alright, Cecil the gunner, which I guess assumes she... unless she was making a joke, I assume she's actually female. I mean, not that it matters, I'm just, you know... Let's see, Jeremy, looks like he's a fighter. So we want to put him in front. And Francis, I assume, a healer? He, she? Not sure. Cecil, I thought Cecil was male, so that's what I was calling it. So Francis might be male too, I don't know. Like I said, not a big deal, just trying to get just trying to figure it out, you know. Actually, most Japanese like characters are androgynous anyway, right? Yeah, might as well. Alright, battle mode. Let's see, place your characters on the map. Yep. Fulfill the conditions for victory. Okay. Game over when conditions fail. Yep, that's obvious. So view stages of victory conditions. Okay. I assume in this case, just kill them all. Kill them all. Let's see, attack, approach enemy. Yep. My standard strategy. Counterattack. If attack fails to defeat them. Yeah, I'm trying to think. A lot of strategy RPGs do that these days, where the enemies will always counterattack. Very rarely, don't they? If you're outside the weapon range, yep, obviously, see something with her gun. Okay, so even the game says her, so, alright. Well, I'm going to keep with the voice I gave her, so as long as they're in a straight line from her, enemies won't be able to encounter unless you get close to them. Additionally, some can attack diagonally, okay. Pay attention. Defend. Yep, defend halves damage, okay, healing. Yep. I guess you should be reading out, but a lot of this is par for the course, you know. Although, obviously, tutorials for those who maybe never played a game like this before. Okay. MP goes up over the course of the fight. Okay. Let's see. Additional effects. Evasion. Additional damage if you attack from the side or behind. That's obvious. Higher position. Okay. I got the high ground, Anakin. Attack from low positions with degrees. Yep, surrounding enemies, that's obvious. Well, I guess I can't say obvious, because some games don't have the same mechanics as others. Forecast, okay, so the game tells you like what your possible damage will be. Aggro, we're doing MMO terms now. Aggro level shows how likely enemies target you, yep. For those who don't play MMO, aggro means that you basically pull all the threat, or actually in some games I think it's also called threat too, but basically you create aggro, and if you do that, the enemies will target you instead. So in some games, some mechanics for some character classes will be to create or pull aggro. So like at the healer, in some games, healers or magic or range shooters or whatever you want to call them will create aggro because they do a lot of damage. Damage dealers tend to do that, but like defending classes will have the ability to like either use skills or abilities that like pull aggro from them to make them the target of an attack when realistically you did. Wizard dies first. Yep. Higher it is, more likely to be targeted. Yep. Pressing options. Okay. Find their aggro. Okay. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Nothing too situational. Yep, we can. Okay. Well, like I said, I do like the music for this so far. I'd say, yep, just defeat all enemies. Pretty straightforward. Do we have any skills at this point? Okay, so we can heal. I can poison. Which in strategy games, depending on that, poison can be useful or kind of worthless, depending on how much damage you initially... Oh, she's the thief of the game, apparently. Although there's probably a thief class, I wouldn't be surprised. Can I actually hit someone at this point? Yeah, and my MP is at 7. So... Well, let's see how much damage she does and how much damage poison does over the course. So, all right, can't quite get to the. Oh, I can't. I thought it said I could hit diagonally. Oh, diagonally isn't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. 31 damage. Okay. Let's see. What can Acolyte do? Whoops. Healing, cure, protection. Yep. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. It's one of those games where it doesn't give you a, are you sure you want to do this? Oh well. I mean, it's a tutorial fight. I doubt I'm going to get wrecked or something like that. Now, if I was playing like Critical or Maniac mode, then yeah. Throwing stones, this really is Final Fantasy Tactics. I haven't played that game before. I really need to pop that game in. I considered recording that, but I mean, for those who've watched some of my other strategy RPG, well, I didn't know she could counter. I guess she must buffalo them with her gun. That's probably how she's able to hit them in melee. Do you actually on the treasures? Can I just? Do I have to be in actual range for it? Nah, it looks like I have to be. And for those who don't know what buffaloing means, it's a Wild West term for when you basically... Oh, I can't even attack the chest. Huh. That's weird. Well, how do you get the chest then? Maybe she can't attack it because it's a ranged thing? Huh. Okay. Let me go and throw protection on you since you're in the front lines. Well, since I can't... anything with her. Actually, should I? Yeah, my HP's fine. I don't need to. Oh, I guess I gotta do it or something like that? Sorry, I didn't expect I was just gonna kind of click through it. Why are you attacking us? Oh, aggro, probably. Quit throwing stones at me. Nice. He doesn't have like a sweep ability, does he, at this point? Okay, no, he doesn't. Usually characters that can hit in a line, like surrounding all their locations, they usually, probably later in the game, he probably gets a sweep where he can hit like all blocks that surround him or something like that. At least that's what I would do. Although should I... Yeah, what's... Isn't that about as much damage as it would have been if I had if I just attacked regularly? Oh, anyway. Well, who needs courage when you've got a gun, am I right? Oops. Keep on his Oh. Ah, they actually know the difference between healing and curing. Cool. What's that little feature? Oh, you can turn down the level of it. Okay. That probably depends on how much you can heal. Probably level 2 probably would have healed a lot more, but not really necessary. So far this game seems to be pretty par for the course for a strategy game. I mean, other than the art style, nothing's really kind of screaming like something that I need to super invest into, but like I said, story-wise could be a lot different. Now we'll just wait here. I kind of want to see what the treasure is there, because it looks like they're not going to move until I hit a specific point. We'll just wait. Do you have to... Oh, you have to investigate it. Okay. Soul Snap. Gotcha. Okay. I'm so used to certain strategy games where you have to smack the chest to open it, so that like when you have an actual check it option, I'm kind of surprised. Are there any more chests around here? No, we got that, and then there's a sparkly bit, whatever that is. I assume that's... Can you change the... It doesn't look like it can change the camera. Like, change it around like you would, like, front mission or something like that. Because it looks like there's a little glowy bit there. Same with there. I wonder if you can. I wonder if you have to investigate that or move on it. I guess we'll find out. Well, now that I know that I can just okay, glowy bits kind of reminds me of Vanguard Bandits, or not Vanguard Bandits. Sorry, Vandal Hearts. Oh, that's a game I should play again. That game's awesome. One day, actually, I've actually strongly considered that for a playthrough. I don't know if I'm ready to do one just yet, though. Just because I feel like I want to. That's one of those games I'm pretty strongly considering like doing a playthrough of it first again, because I haven't played it in forever. Just to get me aware of it. Short spear, huh? And obviously for you, we probably want to heal. Yeah, keep attacking the guy who's actually doing damage to you. I wonder if there's like a... looks like pressing start changes the display. I'm just trying to see if there's like a quick option. I don't think so, though. Oh, that's okay. So I could have turned it to manual. That's why the game did the whole... yeah, we'll set it. We'll keep it... Despite me complaining earlier about like it auto ending without me asking, I'm gonna leave it on auto. As much as that probably frustrates me, I'm gonna do it anyway. That would turn me around anyway, so it doesn't matter. Is there really like, okay, if you press the, no? Okay, if you press the left or right, if you press L or R2, it, or L1 or R1, it switches to your party members, so that makes it a bit quicker. Are you gonna start finally shooting at us? Well, luckily we got a, I leveled up. Well, I am on normal, so it doesn't automatically heal me, so. And let's poison you too, since just tete-a-tete, I say. Alright, then we're gonna heal with the, with Francis. Actually, I probably could have, actually do one. How much damage was he? He wasn't doing that much, so I could survive a hit. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna waste a turn, like, getting that item. And I'll just heal myself afterwards. Okay, I was about to say, if it poisoned me again, I was like, quit working! Oh, ah! Dang it! Okay, I'm just gonna... I didn't press investigate instead, so... Hit the wrong one. Everyone's poisoned. Calais. Alright, now let's investigate that. Quartz. Probably sell it or something like that. Oh, nice. Yay, we did it. Well, it was okay. Nothing to write home about. So you've reclaimed the highway for the rebel army. You mercenaries have done splendid work. Thank you very much. Though we are paying a lot of money for this, it would be an issue if mere rebels were causing you problems. What a stuck-up. Did you say something? Nothing at all. Cecil. I'm just gonna call him Cecil just because name it after. I don't know if he's one of the favorite hero protagonists, but from Final Fantasy. But Cecil, at least hold yourself back later. If we cause trouble now, we won't get our pay, and the commander will get angry at us, and he'll get mad. I know that, but yeah, almost like they're trying to with this game, they're trying to almost recreate like a tactics ogre type of situation. I mean, I don't know if they were inspired by it, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that that's. I mean, there's other tactical RPGs that were like Japanese only, like Langrisser and other such games. I mean, you could even hold Fire Emblem into that, but that's just the one that comes to mind. God, I wish they'd make another tactics ogre again. Oh, so this is where you were. Your Majesty, what brings you here? I thought as king it was only right to give my thanks to those who have served us well. Kind of gives me a Caesar vibe because of the crown he's wearing. Or Roman emperors. So, you're the ones called the Crimson Birds, eh? I'm glad to see you're working well from the start. That way you live up to your expectations is all we can ask for. And I have high expectations for your work from now on. This is your reward. Please take it. Your eternal reward, and it kills one of them. Your Majesty, someone as magnificent you need not personally hand the reward over to mercenaries. These fine mercenaries handled their first job splendidly. Naturally, I wish to thank them in person. Don't you have other things to do, like run a country, control your lords, your generals? Yeah, whatever. He's a good, kindly king. He'll be around for the rest of the game. Oh, Crimson Birds, you have proved yourself to be a valuable addition to my army. I expect nothing but success as you continue to fight for our country. Yes, Your Majesty. Now I shall excuse myself. I don't want to stand in the mud. Ludwig? May I be assistant, Your Majesty? I am not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. In the mouth? Isn't it supposed to be gift horse in the mouth? Whatever. Make sure to employ this mercenary band as you see fit. As you wish, Your Majesty. Mercenaries, your duty for today is over. You are to wait on standby until you're given further orders. Actually, how did these guys get here so quick after we defeat these guys? Were they just waiting in the wings going, oh, are they going to do it? Oh, these losers. King Harold sure is a nice man. I never thought a king would treat his subjects so cheerfully. The rebels aren't much of a foe either, so I don't mind sticking around here for a while. Ludwig's a jerk, though. He's a jerk! Don't be a jerk! Huh, that he is. I finally understand how King Harold is so good at raising his troops' morale, though. Looks like we got ourselves a pretty decent employer, eh? Of course you'd think like that, Jez, with your love of fighting. Well, his favorite hero is Russell Crowe. Thanks. Right now, let's get some well-deserved rest. After each battle, we'll be taking a screen where you can prepare for the next one. You can change character equipment, spend skills, okay? Buy items in the shop. Story, okay? I wonder, is this one of those games where you can like grind for levels, or are you I doubt it. Very rarely do modern games do the whole, you have to level your characters up specifically at a point. Like very few games do the whole, you only get experience by the story battles. I'm trying to remember some old ones that did that, but I just know there were some old games that you couldn't really do that, so they made certain strategy games tougher to do. So, do I even really have anything to equip to? Like, is that quartz is? Can't really do anything. I mean, it's probably too early in the game to really be. I mean, I could equip the spear, which has better hit and better crit, but well, blue means negative, right, in this case, so yeah, we'll just leave him with his long blade. I assume a spear has an extra degree of range. Now we'll give you the short spear. And I guess if it's highlighted, it means I can equip it, so nothing I can do there. Okay, so when we get... Oh, they even raise their hand slightly when you've highlighted them. So I guess SP is shared amongst the group. Okay, yeah. So you share your SP with everyone. Might as well buy everyone at least a level 1. That way we just have it. Do I want to spend all my SP now? Is it one of those games where you should probably hoard it for later, or? You raise protection up. Oh, and you can change your classes too. Oh, we had to hit a level. Oh, we need items. I'm trying to remember what game was like that. Well, Shining Force had something like that. And Fire Emblem does too, so I wouldn't be surprised it takes a lot of inspiration from those types of games. Oh yeah, agility would be a good increase, but I wonder if this is one of those games where stealing is actually really good, or if it's one of those, you get a few extra things, but nothing that's going to break the bank. Yeah, very few games really utilize steal that well. A lot of times you can just straight up go through the game with without stealing at all. I like games where if you steal an item, like putting forth the effort, like either makes it easier or gives you a different type of challenge or something like that. I don't know, but most games don't really. They just leave steal in, but they don't actually do anything with it. I'll do one more. Let's see. Abandon, prepare, avoidance. Yeah, this is okay. So he does have aggro. No, looks like it must be a different class that maybe gives them the ability to do sweep attacks or something like that. Okay, feints are just higher attacks, and then now okay. We'll stick with there. Oh, okay, so free battle allows you to gain levels and stuff like that. That makes sense. Okay, so it is one of those games where you can, if you're having trouble with a section, you can do that. So, and we'll do another story. It took me only so many minutes to do that battle, so might as well. I'm really not. I'm kind of not considering doing a well, I wasn't gonna do a full playthrough of this anyway, but I wasn't really considering finishing the game either. It doesn't really grip me enough to do that, but we'll play this chapter. Maybe something will come up. Huh, looks like there are quite a few mercenaries in the Royal Army right now. Yes, I recognize some of them too. Being a mercenary is all about the money. There ain't many places that'll pay better than a country. I don't know how many of these guys are big, but... Hey there, soldier. Yeah, I can't do seductive well, which is probably good. Hey there, soldier. I want to join up here as a mercenary. Think you can help me out a little?
No can do. Our army isn't accepting individual mercenaries.
What? Say what? What? Why not?
Our strategies were on using enemy entire units. We're not able to deal with individual soldiers.
This lady's design reminds me of oh, what was her name from Star Ocean 2? Was it Cecilia or maybe it was Angela? God, I haven't played that game. That's another game I want to play again because I like that one. Although I should probably try out the re-release that they did a few years ago on the... They did a re-release on the PSP and the Switch recently, at least by the time I was recording, with updated graphics and stuff like that. I need to check those out. Right. Well, don't come begging on your hands and knees when you regret this decision. She looks like one of those ladies that would like that if someone did that. You know, like a dominatrix or something like that. At least that's what her outfit's calling to me. Perceptive mercenary. What a beauty at that. No, she's hot. What do you say, Cecil? Think we should ask her to join us? Is Cecil the leader? We don't need to. We're strong enough already. And because she looks higher than you. You think? I don't see a problem in having one more person. This isn't your choice to make. It's the commander's. Besides, it looks like someone's recruiting her already. Too late.
Hey, miss. Fancy joining our group?
Huh? Who are you?
I'm commander of the Blue Dogs. Name's Zat. Join us and you'll be able to fight too.
Oh yeah, I guess that's one way to get in on the action.
Alright. My group's full of men. It's a real sausage fest.
God, I haven't heard that term in a while.
We'd love to have a hottie like you. Sure, I'm glad I met you here.
Thanks for the offer, but I'm gonna have to decline.
What? Why not?
I mean, everything about you, how you look, the way you talk, it's vulgar. So sorry, but I'm gonna try my luck elsewhere later. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Probably shouldn't have thrown on the whole sausage fest and everything like that. That probably would have.
Hold it! That's the way you talk to someone offering to take you on board, is it?
I was just being honest. Sorry if I hurt your feelings. You snowflake. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Your ass is coming with me. You got that? You don't? Well, I reckon you know what'll happen, eh?
Wow, sounds like he was gonna do something else there if it came down to it. Leave it there. No one ever teach you. No means no.
Who the heck are you? This ain't none of your business.
I wouldn't say that. What kind of mercenary does nothing when they see a hand being raised against a woman? Ah, chivalry. It's a dead art in modern days.
You're gonna regret this. All right, lads, get on over here.
Seriously? Oh boy. This is what you get for being a white knight, dude.
First, we're gonna deal with you. Then we'll have a nice little chat with the lady there.
So I was given the wrong voice something. Good grief. You asked for it. Come here, you two. She's like, wait, what? Ches, why'd you get us involved? Well, she is a hottie, so. All right, this is a perfect chance. Let's try out that one thing the commander was telling us about. So the enemy's just gonna let us do tutorial stuff. One thing. How we should decide on a leader before the battle starts. Each one of us has their own way of supporting the group. There's a few strategy games that do this concept. Gungear comes to mind immediately. It's a PSP game. That's a very heavy stylized strategy game that has like 60 different effects or ailments you can get in the game. It's ridiculous. I own it, but I haven't finished it yet. That was a long time ago. I'd probably have to restart it just because it's been that many years. We'll call this a leader skill. But aren't you the leader, Jez? Oh, Jez is the leader. So it's like you. I keep wanting to do the Japanese like antagonist or protagonist voice. It's like you always say. Sometimes you have to move fast, even if it means sacrificing what you're trying to protect. I do say that, yeah, but I don't think it really applies here. Well, my point is something we're going to want to pick a different leader based on what the enemy's formation composition looks like. I've always wanted to be a leader. Did you understand Jez's explanations, Francis? Kinda. Give the explanation of leader, sis? Yeah, why not? You select your leaders as you select your units for a stage, but the unit you select first will be designated the leader for the battle. It is possible to change your leader by moving your cursor over another playable character and pressing the triangle button. Depending on your leader, you may find your party getting stat buffs, being bestowed with special powers, and other such bonuses. A character leader window is skilled on the third page of the character window. You can press the square button to change pages. Once the battle starts, you cannot change your leader. Be sure to pick the best leader to complement the given situation. No, I'm good. Alright, let's do it. Zat's defeat. Why is it spaced? Why was the letters in his name spaced? Okay. Does it tell us what their stats are if they're the leader? Oh, here it goes. Leader skill. Okay. Gale. Cecil gets Gale. Lower defense and so if she's the leader, our defense and magic defense goes down, but we get increased movement. Well, that kind of sucks. Leader skill. HP level up 1. Max HP increased by 15. That seems good. Keep the faith. Increase stats by 15% with suffering a stats effect. That's very specific. I mean, are these characters poison based or anything like that? Oh, well, anyway. I don't think, at least at this point in the game, I don't think high movement's going to be that big of a deal. Oh, I guess we don't heal in between fights because our HP isn't full. I bet you could have used items on the... I didn't mess with the interim very much, so I bet you probably could have used items to heal you or something like that. So, oh, well, that's different. Most strategy games or tactics games will heal you after a fight's over. Maybe it's because we can heal via battle pretty easily, so that's why it doesn't do that. Or maybe it's a different type of challenge. Interesting. What's your range for your gun? Oh, that's just barely... Whoops. Didn't even poison him. Boo. Now, it looks like these guys have got a... What's our... That's defeat, Alami's defeat. McNeil. Oh, is this one of those games where everyone has a different name? Actually, most strategy games usually give their characters random names. Blue Dog Merc. Ricardo Esteban. And Paul, the wizard. Okay. Wizard might be some trouble. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not the game that's making me tired. I'm just generally poor sleep and all that fun stuff. But nothing you all care about, so I will let be gone, be gone. Probably should just have the healer be the. You have to be. Okay. I should probably try stealing just to see what that does. Oh well. Yeah, I might as well heal since I didn't heal myself in between the last fight. Looks like a little symbol above the guy means I have a stat on it. I guess it doesn't really change because when the aim stat in a previous level had the same thing or same little symbol above them, so I guess it doesn't change much. That could be kind of annoying if different stats don't have like different descriptions or different symbols. Yeah, probably. I'm probably overthinking it. It's probably not that complicated. Up. Looks like they're not very aggressive for the most part. Yeah, nuts. Probably best to take out the wizard. Huh? Huh, I guess there must be a randomization too, like how long you're actually poisoned. Oh, he said something again. Sorry. I guess when they crit, they say something, but I didn't. I was just clicking through the to try and get the animation to go by a bit faster. So I wasn't even listening. Oh, I didn't even know what he said. You know? Might as well heal you, I guess. That spearman's probably gonna move, yeah. Oh, I should know that it was like a priest character or something like that just because of his hat. Take off the hat! Oops. Okay. No. Probably heal with oh, nice. Wait, she crit, but she didn't have any like lines of dialogue. Oh. Yeah, I guess it depends on the character, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have much to say about this game, frankly, for the most part. Not that it's bad or anything like that. It's just, other than the graphics, I'm not really seeing anything that really stands out to me. I mean, I rented it because it was like a, or checked it out because it was a strategy game, and it kind of reminded it, like, had that whole kind of old-timey feel about it. But, just because it's nostalgia-based with 16-bit graphics does not make it a good game. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug, but, and I don't want to have this whole thing be me taking a crap on this game or anything like that. It's just, yeah, I gotta tell you, like, how I'm feeling while I'm playing it, maybe it's one of those games where maybe it's the story that's really interesting because, like I said, the actual like. Then again, there are some strategy games that are pretty simple too, and I like those, like Tactics Ogre, you know, Vandal Hearts, Final Fantasy Tactics, and I don't have an issue with those games. Maybe it is a nostalgia thing. But yeah, I guess if I want to finish this fight as soon as I want, I would defeat Zat first, but... I probably just don't want to completely kill him or whatever. I probably could step back another foot too. Shields must have like a base chance of like severely reducing damage. I have to heal him again. Nope. Apparently his axe does a poison damage, or has the possibility of poisoning. Ow. Oh, nice, level up. Level up! Yeah, I was gonna investigate that thing, but I need to heal my man! I kind of want to take out his minions first before I I mean, might as well use, if I'm not gonna do anything, might as well use an ability that, like, somewhat utilizes my turn. I'm actually kind of curious how steel works. I mean, it gives me items, so, I mean, that's one less thing I have to worry about. Actually, does this game have a money system, or is it basically SP and stuff like that? Huh. Oh, he heals himself. Don't you love bosses that can heal themselves? They had to have taken some of their ideas from Tactics with the whole... Or was it Tactics Ogre that did it? No, I think it was Final Fantasy Tactics that did the throwing of stones first. He, without sin, cast the first stone. I got him! Oh, that's right, there's a couple of, there's a chest over there, too. Alright, well, let's, move someone over there so we can start working on that. Alright, has a spear, so he can counter. Probably shouldn't be spreading out my units too much, but... Especially with no one there to heal. Although I think we all have... oh, that's not good. But we all have items, so I can at least use an item if it really comes down to it. I have to move him back so I can get the cleric over there. Where's Francis? Get Francis over there! So she needs... or he. Is that she? I'm not sure. Probably have to heal with the Cecil then. I guess X-wielders can attack from the side. Yeah. Well, since I got MP, might as well do something. I might not be able to get to that treasure chest. Well, I probably should take out a few dudes before I start, like, trying to get treasure chests. I have a bad habit of, like, wanting to get that stuff first before. I thought I had multiple skill levels in that. I guess not. Yeah, I should be able to survive till Francis gets over there. Too bad there's not an option to, like, speed up, like, the movement of character. Well, at least, not that. Oh, wow. That's not good. I'll have to heal myself next turn. Oh, that is obnoxious. That's obnoxious. Alright, heal you. I almost first, I was selected Cure because some RPGs have done that before, where Cure is the heal spell, even though that's not how that should work. There we go. Nice. Heal her. Alright, one more dude, and then we'll have that. I might, well, no, I'll wait till I finish this battle and go over my thoughts on the game overall before I talk about anything like that. I think this would have looked more appealing if the pixels were a bit smoother instead of it actually. It almost kind of looks like an 8-bit game. That's what, even though they call it 16-bit, it kind of looks like it's 8-bit design with that's just been kind of polished a bit. Not really 16-bit. At least that's how I feel. Can I actually get that guy from there? Spears. Although, but is my strong blow a close attack or right? Okay. Let's see. It's just a strong attack. Probably should be healing, but I'm kind of curious what that, like, how much damage strong attack does, or strong blow does. Yeah, shield. I don't know if it's damage reduction or if it increases avoidance rate. It's probably just. It probably just increases your defense or has a chance of completely blocking an attack or something. I mean, I guess I could look. Well, I don't have any shields, so I can't actually check that part out. But. Might as well finish this guy off before I start messing with Zats. Or Zat. He's got Zat Brannigan. Uh-oh. Ah. Doesn't that do a decent amount of damage, too? Ow. Actually, I probably should have done Provoke so that way it'll attack just them. Or just him instead of Francis and whatnot. But yeah, I think they should have added the option to like speed up movement or something like that, or reduce animations or something like that for those who want to just like for those who are going through like the harder difficulties, which I assume unlock after you beat the game. Although I didn't check to see if there was any downloadable contents for this, so I don't know if that's something you have to download. Although it was on the trophies thing, so it must be something you just get naturally. Alright, I guess the rest of this is just gonna be me getting the treasure chest and stuff like that until we get back to that. Let's see. Let's do Provoke. Grow up! I wonder what my HP or MP growth. It's probably less than like what the cost of that spell is, but so I don't spam it. Ow! That Suxors. He has an axe, so I can attack from the side without suffering the wrath. Alright, what do we get? Elixir, okay. I doubt you have to face it to do that, but yeah, habit, I guess. That shouldn't kill him, but. Better heal him just in case then. Don't know if he could, like, if the enemy could crit or whatever, so don't want to take that risk. You do that with some things. Yeah. Those are some nasty knives, dude. Nasty. bracelet? Oh, we got an accessory now. Awesome. Can't, actually, should just attack, because I guess rapid attack has the option of doing more damage. Poison you. Yeah, that still does damage. You know, you would think a gun would do a crap ton more damage because it's a gun, but usually in games they usually make ranged attacks like weaker because, you know, otherwise everyone would just use ranged weapons. But realistically in war, that's what people did. They used ranged weapons because they're stupid. Well, it was stupid to get into hand-to-hand combat unless like crap hit the fans. I mean, people talk about the samurai, they use their swords and all that other stuff. They used the bow first. They were known for sword and bow because, you know, to take out your enemies before you got there. And yeah, honor and all that, but they still fought people with their bows first, you know, before they got into close combat. But yeah, for game mechanics, you need to have the ranged weapons do less damage because otherwise you would just make all ranged users and stuff like that and then be a first-person shooter by that point. Should kill him. Yeah. I was about to say, puzzle piece. What? I'm not solving any dang puzzles. Wow, we got a lot of SP. Holy cow.
I remember you. Ain't you Jeremy the Phoenix?
I reckon it's a pretty good name, personally.
We picked the wrong opponent here. Let's fall back.
And if I could do a Cockney accent, that's what I would have done, but
thank you. You sure are strong.
I'd be worried if Dirt White That was giving us trouble.
Already, I've decided I'm gonna join your mercenary band.
Well, it's nice to get some eye candy. I'm Anemone. Anemone? Who calls themselves Anemone? Yeah, whatever. Actually, wasn't there another game I played just recently they recorded that someone called Anemone or... Oh yeah, it was like N7 or Near Automata. Anyway, Anemone.
Oh, Anemone, don't worry. I'm more than just a pretty face.
Huh? You can't just decide this for yourself. We have to talk, take it.
Ah, nice to have you on board, Anemone.
I would do. Hey, Jazz. Or Jez. I'll explain it to the commander later. It's not a problem, right? Fine, do whatever you want. Go and tsundere on us, are you, Cecil? Well, let me do... I know that's not true tsundere, but... Let me introduce you to everyone. This is Cecil, and this is Francis.
It's like I made some little brothers for myself. Nice to meet you, Francis.
Look here, lady. I'm Cecil. That's Francis.
What, really? So you're...
Yeah, I'm a girl, and even if I don't look like one. So Francis is a guy, but looks like a... Yeah, Francis is a guy, but dresses that looks more feminine. Well, Cecil is a girl, but looks more masculine. Although, because of the art style, they don't really look that masculine. None of them do, really.
Here I was thinking you were a girl.
These kids are good people. Fine mercenaries. Anyway, it's great to have you on board.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Oh, and then okay, and I guess the shop. Let me see. Shop stuff. So yeah, we can buy stuff. Apparently we can synthesize stuff, but we'll never get. We won't do that in the game. Looks like I can't buy healing. Oh, never mind. Well, some menus will have everything on the first option, and then you can separate it from like shield and all the other stuff. So, looks like we got headpiece, so we can buy healing and stuff like that. But what do we use to? Oh, so there's gold in the game. Well, there we go. And then I guess we can buy magic. I think a few RPG tactics games have where you can buy magic for your magic wielders, or if you want to buy it for other characters, if their classes allow for that. Let's see what we can do. Okay, it's level 10, so I can't really do anything with that. So let's see what your anemone accessory that goes in the ear. Oh, +5 magic. What does that bracelet do? It gives you attacks. Obviously, you want to give it to like Jeremy because he's the heavy hitter. I think we'll call that for Mercenary. I was about to say Mercenary Kings. That's a different game, and that's a side-scrolling shooter, I think, if I remember correctly. So I think we'll call it for Mercenary Wings: The False Phoenix. It was an okay strategy game. It has your a basic, I assume it has your basic different character classes with their own benefits, and obviously later on it seems like with the ability to change your classes, you can probably customize them, and probably each class probably has their own like style depending on how you want to play it. I don't know if you can swap up between the two, but and I guess maybe I'll find out, maybe not. I mean, it sounds like your standard like, you know, fighting a war against rebels type of situation. Probably some intrigue's going to happen. Just maybe sides are going to be switched. Characters are going to die or something like that. But I don't know how dark the game's going to get. It doesn't seem dark at this point, but you know, looks can be deceiving. And then you got the whole hiding yourselves under your looks, so you don't judge a book by its cover type of situation, which I'm fine with. The music ain't bad. Some of the battle scenes, obviously, I haven't heard them all. I like the artwork that they have for the characters. I'm not really a big fan of the way they use the 16-bit graphics. Like I said, you can see the pixel art on it, which I don't mind pixel art, but like if you look at like really good 16-bit games, like even certain strategy games that are 16-bit, they looked a lot better than this. So I don't know if they really utilize the 16-bit graphics there, because they would have been a bit more smooth there. I think they should have just called it like improved 8-bit graphics because of the pixelation there. Although, I don't know. I mean, that's just a minor. It doesn't take away from the game of that. It's just that's just how I feel when it described that overall. But yeah, so far nothing that really stands out to me that's like makes a unique experience, or well, I mean, not that it has to be unique, but just something slightly different or whatever. Like I said, maybe the story will make up for it in a way down the line, or maybe it's just a simple strategy game, because not a lot of those are around these days, because they're not really that marketable. They don't sell as well as like, you know, your adventure games or your shooters or whatever. I mean, I've always been telling people I wanted to see more strategy games out there, so I guess I have to give credit that they at least have some. I don't know. I'm not really strongly considering doing a finish this game. You know, where I show you the ending of the game. I'll play this game a little bit longer, and just see how I'm feeling. You know, if I feel like I like the game enough, I'll record the ending of the game if I get to it. If not, I'll see you when I next play a new game. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.